piece of junk. These are too brittle.
Well, that's kind of a skill issue, to be honest. Greetings, ladies, gentlemans. We are back with Clevatess, episode 3. Indeed we are. Previously, on episode 2, I really liked episode 2. They definitely showed a lot of the dark stuff that this fantasy world has in it. And they didn't shy away from showing a lot of the stuff, which was nice. We met most likely our wet nurse, Nell, I believe her name is. Her backstory, the story that she told of her origin story, I guess, was honestly super sad. Even I was like, Jesus Christ, and it was good. Best part of it was that it actually felt believable, right? There was no part of it where I felt that it didn't make sense, or, it doesn't make sense that the character is acting this way or making this choice or saying these things, or there was nothing about it that didn't make sense. Everything felt believable, which is always very, very good. We left off episode 2 actually with Alicia jumping off a bridge onto not water but rock, and she completely just broke her body, believing that she's immortal, and she probably is. So I guess we'll see what happens, how she's gonna regenerate. Let's just get into it, shall we?
What happened?
Shit! She's freaking dead! What do we do? She was supposed to lead us to the 13 regalia. Now what?
We go down there. We don't have a choice. If Rocco
Jesus
finds
fuck.
she's dead, we'll end up like her, or worse.
Shit!
Well, I'm technically alive. I can't feel anything below my neck, though.
Jesus Christ. I really wonder how the connection of the Dark Acre works to Clevatess. Does he know? Does he know when she's in danger, or is there more to this connection?
What happened to my body? Did my bones shatter and get stuck in something? I've lost so much blood. Even if I'm alive, what can I do? If I don't act soon, those bandits will get to me. Move!
Okay.
Blood! But how?
You shed too much blood, you bloody fool.
Clevatess! Is there a reason you look like a demon puppy?
My form is decided by my reserve of Dark Acre, which you may recall is the only thing keeping you alive. If I hoard it for myself, you'll die for real. However, as long as you're worth keeping alive, I'll force it back into your body if I have to. And if I do, anything not fully lost will be restored to its former state.
Why haven't you yet? You decide I'm not worth keeping alive.
It's not that. I simply wanted to ask you a question while I had the chance. While you and I were separated, I found the perfect wet nurse for Luna in that camp. Her name is Nell. She lives.
Okay, I was wondering if this is the case. So I was wondering if this is just a this little puppy, right, is a part of Clevatess's power, a separate part of him, like a shadow clone, basically, that wouldn't know current events? Because we've kind of seen stuff like that before. Or is it simply a live connection between her and Clevatess, which it seems to be?
With the bandits. Even from the perspective of a dark beast like myself, she's not being treated well. So I assumed she'd happily accept my offer to hire her, but instead she flatly turned me down. She didn't even consider it. Why?
Because of you. You're nothing but a child and a slave to her. Your words mean nothing. She probably doesn't think escape is an option. I wouldn't either if I were her.
I see. Then what should I do?
Way I see it, there's one choice. Kill them, every last bandit, until they're all gone. They can't.
That's what I said.
If they're dead. If you wanted to, you could do it, right? Seems like it would be easy for you.
It would. But I can't let anyone know that I've left Luna Mountain. So it's off the table.
Well, it's not off the table. Just get someone to do it for you. You have someone right there, right in front of you.
I can't do it, but you can.
Nice.
Slaughter them. Purge these deplorable bandits who call themselves ravens. I'm no expert in human ways, but from what I can tell, no one will question a hero for killing a group of bandits.
That's not how it works. What are you thinking? Who do you think heroes are?
Just make it happen. And do it before Luna gets hungry again.
No, not
Oh, jeez.
What is he doing?
Oh, jeez.
Every time a bone connects, the pain is unfathomable. Please stop. Don't do this to me.
She was dead!
I think for the foreseeable future, I think she's gonna try to prevent doing this again.
I don't care what's going on. The girl's alive! And we need to keep her that way till she tells us where the
Her arms are loose. Her arms are loose this
13
time.
regalia are.
Don't let her get away this time! She ain't budged! She's as weak as she looks!
Don't know if I should feel bad for me or for all these idiots.
I'm going for her left hand, boys!
I suppose I choose myself. There was never any reason to feel bad for them. You ever think about cleaning this filthy thing?
You see, normally, I would say, oh, it's kind of weird that she just said, like, oh, who do you think heroes are? You know, she was probably mentioning that, oh, we don't kill people, or we don't go around killing people all the time. But the reason I'm not saying that is because excruciating pain can make one very numb to caring about bandits. When you've just gone through excruciating pain, let's just say your priorities will shift.
Whatever. It'll have to do.
Don't worry, Luna. She may not look like much, but Alicia's the first human to put a scratch on my horn.
Look who's finally back. Did you get lost or something? I told you give them what they want fast, or they're gonna knock the rest of these teeth out. Now, the kitchen ain't gonna clean itself. Get to scrubbing. Considering you came home late with a black eye, you seem pretty chipper. What's up? Something good happened to you?
You came from outside this camp, right, Big Fifth Comet?
Well, why does it matter where I came from?
I've been with the Ravens ever since the day I was born. Just wondering what the world was like outside here is all.
Most of the women here, not just me, well, they were kicked out of their homes for some reason. Or they did something undesirable and ended up with this lot. I don't have any good memories of the outside.
Oh, I see.
Is there a reason you're asking me this all of a sudden?
Huh? What do you mean?
You quit acting slow now. Don't tell me you're thinking of leaving this place behind.
I would never do that, really. If I ever did get the chance to go, I was just curious. I said no, but someone asked me to go with them.
What? Who did?
It was one of the slaves.
A slave asked you? Don't be stupid now. Listen,
Oh,
the men
jeez.
here think it's fine to take women. Once you're no longer useful, you're dead, Nell. That's why we women have to stick together. But an idiot like you got asked to leave before me, and you got yourself a big smile on your face, is that right? I protect you, and this is what I get? You think I'd let you leave?
Disgusting. Can't they eat just one dinner without making a mess? Savages.
To what do I owe the honor of your presence here tonight?
You're too kind. I heard we got something special today, so I came by to see for myself.
Oh, yes, that's right. We'll fetch it for you. Won't we, Nell? Where's the new baby?
Well, it's probably in the barn if I had to guess.
A new little raven for the flock, huh? We'll leave it there until it fattens up a bit. That'll be fine. You there, my dear.
Lisa?
Come and help me with something.
I will say, I suppose
Nell's the only one.
if there's one thing I am not exactly a fan of, is this this bandit leader guy. Like, not because he's an asshole, but like, he's too, like, obviously an asshole. I mean, I've said this before, but I think villains that are just evil for the sake of being evil is just boring, right? So, you know, if he was more cunning or more intimidating, or just somehow, like, had more to him other than, oh, I'm an evil guy. You know, I just kind of wish he wasn't so obviously like the bad guy.
Woman here who can get
I don't know.
milk. How are we supposed to keep those babies fat and happy without her? Idiots. Do they think everything female is a milk factory? What's that look? She wished for something she couldn't have. Should have never barked up that tree. It's her own fault, really.
And what is it that's her fault exactly?
You got a lot of questions, slave boy.
And you'll answer them all.
I wonder if he can force people to do his bidding, like he did with Alicia, without having the Dark Acre inside them. That'd be interesting.
I've never seen a place like this in my whole life.
You're currently walking through the shaft of an old arcanasite mine. There are plenty of tunnels like this one. You see this lamp? Same as the ones you see around the camp every day? They're actually made by melting arcanasite and mixing it with insect oil. Oh yes, arcanasite has a variety of useful applications besides making swords. People these days like to dress it up with a fancy name, magic. It's a revelation to the common folk, but I spent years researching it before I joined the Ravens. You probably want to know what I gained from my research.
Who asked, Bo? Who asked? The thing is, I know it's probably not going to happen, but if they really want it to go hard, they would make us think that this Nell girl is going to be, you know, joining our party as the wet nurse, right? They make us think that as everything is seemingly going according to plan, she dies. They kill her. Obviously, it's not going to happen because, or even if it does, you know, Clevatess being able to revive people is a little, you know, a little bit annoying, I would even say. I think, you know, my opinion on reviving characters in stories is very negative. I don't like when characters get revived. I think it completely removes death as a impactful thing from the story. If pretty much anyone can just be revived, you know, just like that. And we already kind of know that Clevatess obviously is willing to revive people, and there's no real big consequence for doing so. And we already know that he wants Nell as the wet nurse, so even if she dies, he can just revive her, right? And so there's no, like, threat. Not really, which is kind of unfortunate. But I just thought to myself that, you know, if assuming that revival wasn't an option, it would be totally fucked. And honestly, go hard if they did make it seem like she was joining our group and then they kill her. Just to add, you know, salt to the wound. Because we already learned of her backstory, we learned how fucked her life is. You know, she deserves something good to happen to her, and just as it seems like there's hope for her, she fucking dies or gets killed. Like, that would be like, oh, brother. But again, yeah, unfortunately, Clevatess's revival it kind of puts a damper on things, not gonna lie.
Turn it back on. Combining arcanasite powder with a large variety of drugs, and I discovered a way to tame the dark beasts. That longing you feel inside, that need to escape, it is an expression of betrayal to the Ravens. And the Ravens always punish traitors for their disloyalty. So you're being executed. You'll be my beautiful Betty's dinner tonight. Enjoy your feast, Betty.
I will say, I don't want her to die and then get revived. I would much rather her still be alive as a normal human than get killed and then get revived. Because when you're putting together a group of characters that are journeying together, you don't really want them to all have a similarity of like, oh, they're all dead but revived and thus immortal, I think having her being a normal human is a good thing for the story, because then you could potentially still have death as a consequence. For instance, there could be limitations to the revival that Clevatess used on Alicia, like maybe a time limit, like, oh, the body cannot be dead for more than a week before revival is no longer an option, or something along those lines. And so, at some point in the story, maybe she might get kidnapped or something, or killed in a different part of town when they're separated, and then she's dead long enough to where they cannot revive her. Something like that, right? Point is, for now, I would really love if she was just a normal human, traveling with them. So I don't want her to die, and then get revived.
If only I'd taken his hand. Maybe his hand then was better than no hand now. I'm sorry, sweet baby. I'll never be able to fill your belly again.
Don't cry, Luna. To eat and be eaten is the way of the world. That goes for animals and humans. And dark beasts as well, of course. If they're hungry, they must eat or they shall starve. That's the way of the world. And you, what an anomalous sight indeed. Trolls are proud beasts of the Western lands. Why do you submit to such a pathetic little humanoid? There is a natural order, and this is not it.
Are you drunk? Something isn't right. How is a kid your age not covered in his own piss at the mere sight of Betty? Too bad. I hate to lose a hiding baby, but such is life. You can eat them too, girl. You hear me? What? Is there something wrong, my sweet? What was that?
You're so afraid you spat her up, troll? She's still breathing. She's weak but alive. Stay by her side and give her peace until her last moment. You're the only one who can help. She needs the comfort of a baby.
I mean, I still assume that he's gonna revive her, but maybe he cannot heal her. He can only revive her. So he's gonna wait until she dies and then revive her.
What's gotten into you? It's just a kid and a baby. Let an old pioneer enlighten you on the ways of magic. This is a powder made from arcanicite, several herbs, and the crushed larva of a parasitic long-legged fly. These larvae have the effect of destroying the host's ability to think, which makes it easier for me to control them. Beasts one day, behold my magic, boy! You understand? Magic is the technological apparatus that allows us to take control of natural phenomena through the use of arcanicite!
This smell.
Go get it, girl! Press the boy where he stands!
In humanoid form, I can feel the impact of her attacks. Alicia, why didn't you tell me about this magic? Damn you.
Also, it's not magic, you know? It's technology.
Is there anything else I can do to become a better fighter?
Well, let's see. You can't hesitate in a fight.
What do you mean?
Don't hesitate to hurt your enemy in a battle. And don't hesitate to use your techniques. Don't hesitate to feel pain, either. Always trust your blade. Your sword is your strength.
There we go.
That's 8.
Holy hell, this broad is strong. You think this hero's even human?
If we can't beat her with our technique, then we'll have to win with brute strength!
What a piece of junk. These are too brittle.
Well, Well, that's kind of a skill issue, to be honest. You're not supposed to block with a sword, by the way. Of course a sword is gonna fucking shatter when you constantly try to block with it, especially if you try to block a blunt weapon. Of course it's gonna fucking shatter. Come on, we're supposed to dodge.
Bones at least!
What, is she made of steel or something? Damn!
It's no use. I
Come on,
need
go.
a better sword.
You don't need a better sword. Your sword is your body. Your body is your sword. Your body is your weapon. You gotta go all Ezio Auditore on their asses, okay? From Revelations, the opening cinematic. If you know, you know.
There's at least 50 of them. Without proper rest, there's no way I can take them all. Immortal or not, my stamina's fading fast. If anything, the dark ichor healing my wounds might be the same thing that's dragging me down. What will happen if I get too tired to run and they catch me? If they realize I can't die no matter what, there's no shortage of unimaginable things they'll do to me. I'll have to finish this quick. The legendary sword. I need it.
She's headed straight for the diving board! No way, she ain't jumping in.
She can't be that dumb, can she? The dark beasts that killed the legendary hero are in there. It's suicide!
She's trying to climb up the scaffold! Come on, boys, I think she's trying to escape!
Knock a bunch of them in there, and then go in there. Distract the beasts.
You're surrounded, hero!
Try to push the whole scaffolding. Yes! All the scaffolding into the water and then go in.
I hope you like to swim. The beasts are hungry and boy can they eat. Enjoy your feast.
Good, 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 smart.
She took out all the scaffolding!
She's crazy!
Anybody falls in, you will be eaten!
It's gonna be a bloodbath. Literally.
Where is she? Where is the woman?
I'm not the hero of legend, but given my circumstances, I have at least one advantage that he...
I like that she's smart to hide in the barrel while going down. Because otherwise I would also say, like, yeah, well, it's a little bit of coincidence and luck that none of the beasts attack her when she's also in the water, right? But the fact that she's hiding in the barrel immediately is like, oh, someone thought of this. The writer who wrote this actually thought about this. And instead of making it a coincidence and just luck, they were like, hey, what if she just hid in a barrel? And then the beasts didn't notice him. And it works, right? It makes sense, it works, and it's not reliant on coincidence and luck.
Even if I suffocate, I won't die. I expelled the air from my lungs before I jumped. Now, I wait. I'll endure the pain until I get to the bottom of the lake. And there, the legendary blade sleeps.
Yeah, and I'm certain something else sleeps as well. God damn it, these episodes go by so fast. Jesus. I'm really enjoying this storyline so far. The only thing I think that I don't know, I'm not a fan of, I guess, is that it seems like they're going to let Nell die here and then revive her later. I don't really want her to be undead, kind of like Alicia. I would prefer if she just was a normal human, with the possibility later that she might die due to whatever reason. Because if she's also an undead and, you know, being kept alive, it's one thing already having our protagonist and, you know, the two main characters being immortal. It's another thing to have every character in your party immortal. Because, as I said during the reaction, it kind of removes the threat of death I suppose the child, I guess you could say, is still not immortal. I guess. But, I don't know. I think they're kind of missing a very good potential opportunity with keeping her as a normal human, and then maybe eventually, potentially, I don't know, killing her off. Maybe. It's just kind of a wasted opportunity, maybe? This show so far has been surprisingly good. I'm not gonna lie. It actually feels like the writer has thought things through. Like I said with the whole barrel thing, 9 times out of 10, most anime would 100% just have her swimming to the bottom of the lake instead of hiding in a barrel. And I would ask, well, why aren't any of the fishes attacking her? And then people would come to the show's defense saying shit like, oh, you know, the others probably injured themselves falling into the lake within the scaffolding, and they probably had blood on them, and the fish smelled the blood, and that's why they attacked them and not her, and it's like blah, 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 right? I don't need fucking excuses. I need the show to show me what the answer was. And the answer in this case was actually shown, that she hid in a barrel. It's a small thing, but it shows me the writer is actually thinking about things. To have things make sense. And it also, at the same time, makes the character smart for doing this. But yeah, that was another episode of Clevatess, episode 3. I hope you enjoyed, and I shall be back with episode 4 next time. Until then, ladies and gents, adieu.